back. I miss coming in the live. Last week I was out because I literally had no voice, but that was a good thing. I was not sick. Lost my voice in an amazing conference last weekend at my church, and so just had to get some vocal rest, amen, last week. So, but it is so good to be back. Mark, thank you for coming in all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yes, that is so good, and I'm grateful to God to be here. Amen, amen, amen. Hello, Mr. Ronnie Russell. Thank you so much for coming in the room, sir. I appreciate you on this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, I've got some good tips that I hope they're great tips. I hope you guys stick around and let me know if they're great tips. But before I get started, Mr. Christopher Constantine coming in from Louisiana, from Bow Bridge, Louisiana. Thank you so much for coming in the room, sir. I just want to take a moment to thank Miss Fancy Felder and the team at Swag Her Magazine for allowing me this opportunity to come into the Swag Her community. So if you are in here from the Swag Her community, thank you so much for jumping on the live. And I want to thank Fancy and her team for this opportunity to come to you guys live every Monday morning and every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. To share a few tips, 3 tools. My goal is to leave you with 3 tools that you can use to grow both personally and professionally. Thank you so much. Greetings, greetings, greetings to you as well. Greetings to you as well. Thank you, Lisago. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. If I am not saying your name, and you've been an avid follower of the LaQuita's Toolbox community, and I don't want to fail to give you guys a shout out to my very own LaQuita's Toolbox community. Those of you that are following us on LaQuita's Toolbox across the various social media platforms, you can connect with me on LaQuita's Toolbox via my Facebook group as well as on LinkedIn, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Thank you so much for coming in the room. Michael, thank you from Jacksonville, Florida. And today, what we're going to be talking about today is the power of networking. And we've all heard about networking. Amen. It's not a new term, especially to those of us that are in business, even those of us that are not in business for ourselves, but perhaps we work for someone else. In order to get that upward mobility that you're looking for, it's been said that it's not what you know, it's who you know. And there's a degree of truth to that. If you are not in the spaces with the people that have access, if you're not in the spaces where the table, those that create the tables and those that are gatekeepers are, so that you can demonstrate your knowledge and your ability, show them your potential and your capacity, you might not get the opportunity to land the job, to land the promotion, or to create the business growth and expansion and the collaborative opportunities that you're looking for without the power of networking, whether that's virtual networking or networking in person. On yesterday, I had a wonderful opportunity to be in an amazing networking session with some local attorneys right here in the Killeen, Texas area. I was very blessed to be able to be one of the visionary doctors sitting on a panel for a vision party that was created and hosted by Judge Ebony Todd and her law partner, Ms. Shania Lambert, and that was an amazing opportunity. Had some great guests on that panel. A judge right here out of the city of Killeen, Judge Greg Simmons, and also a really famous playwright here out of the city of Killeen, Dr. Carrie Ann Zamora. So we had an amazing time. And why am I talking about that? I'm talking about that because as business owners, we need to understand the power of networking, especially as small business owners and startups. And so the people, the attendees at that event, they were not only, they'd been in business for various amounts of time. One young lady that was there, she had been in business for a week, and we give God glory for that. We celebrate her because being in those spaces is definitely how she is going to grow her business, and she's going to grow it in some phenomenal ways. So my question to you guys is this: how much are you networking? How much are you networking here on social media? How much are you networking in person? Are you making intentional moves to find the networking opportunities that are in alignment with your business growth and development or your personal growth and development? Miss Claire Fontaine, thank you so much for coming in the room all the way from Louisiana. We thank you so much for coming in the room. And today we're talking about the power of networking. As small business owners and startups, sometimes we may be bootstrapping it. We're on a shoestring budget, but your networking is your marketing. Many of you may say, I've had some conversations like, LaQuita, I understand marketing, but I don't have the money to put into this right now. I've put money in so many places. I don't have the money to put in it. But we understand, if people are not aware of your brand, if they are not aware that you exist, then how will you draw clients? And marketing is a way to do that. It is a way to do that. Not only does it build relationships, but it also puts you in this place of potential clients. And in building those relationships, the product or service that you offer, the people in that network, they may offer some similar ones, they may offer different ones, but we don't all have the same ideal client. So networking, let's get rid of that competition mindset, and let's get rid of that mindset that says, oh no, I can't do these things because I've got to close hold my idea. I've got to protect our idea. Yes, we do protect our ideas, and we do the proper steps to do that. But in order for your idea to be birthed into a reality, for it to grow, we're going to have to network. And so we're going to have to be vulnerable and build those relationships. And so I want to take just another moment here. I see we had a few more people come in the room, and welcome you guys to the room and let you guys know, listen, let's get this broadcast out to as many people as possible. We want to like, share, and subscribe to this broadcast and get this in the hands of as many people as possible, because today we are talking about the power of networking and why we need to be doing it. Networking is our marketing, and it is a powerful, powerful marketing tool. When you network, how much do you network is my next question. Do you network? And if so, how much do you network? Building the right relationships is key to both personal and professional growth. And running a successful business, networking is necessary. It is super important that we surround ourselves with people who share similar drive, similar ambition. We share ourselves with, put ourselves in spaces with other creatives that can, it's like igniting a fire. Fire loves fire, right? And when you're in those spaces with the individuals who are just as excited about their business, their brand, and growing, it does something to you. It ignites your baby on the inside, right? Like, it makes your baby leap, and it keeps you excited. It keeps you motivated, and it brings you to a place where you can get great ideas. Idea sharing does happen in this. And again, networking is marketing. I want to drive that home. If I don't do anything else on this short live this morning, I want to drive home the importance of networking, because networking is marketing. It is a powerful marketing tool in the hand of the business owner. Networking also offers us a host of advantages, from information sharing to creating new connections. Creating new connections is necessary for building your business, for the advancement of your business. This means you will have opportunities to ask questions to others, to receive feedback, and to let others pour into you. And also, these are opportunities where you can pour into people. Let's see, we've got a couple of comments coming through. Let's get those up there on the screen. Miss Louise Weaver, she says, I'm currently stuck on networking online. I just don't know where to start. She said, I think for me, I have allowed the lack of local sales to slow me down. Great point. Thank you so much for your transparency there. And let me say that I get that. I get that. Me learning how to network online is an ongoing process. I am a work in progress, but I do know this: the same personality and energy that you bring to the table when you're networking in person is the same type of personality and energy that you will bring to the table in your virtual networking spaces. And so, what I would say to you is this: when you have chosen your preferred social media platform, whatever that might be, find the groups that are in alignment with your business, your vision, and your dreams. Look for the Eventbrites, the meetups that are in your area, to where people are doing similar things as to what you're doing. And I say similar because you may find that, okay, nobody has, say, a photography meetup in my group. But what are the things or businesses that you need to connect with in order to get your photography business going in a good way. Maybe they have some marketing meetups in your local area. Maybe they have some REI meetups, some real estate investment meetups. Real estate agents always need good photographers. So when you're looking at networking, don't just keep it center focused on what you do as, say, quote, a photographer, but all of the businesses, all of the things that you need in order for your business to grow successfully. Start to engage in those meetups, add value to that conversation, and perhaps maybe there in those spaces they can connect you with the people who can help you grow in that area. So that's one of the things that I began to do to help me to grow online. I was blessed to be able to find someone online, and it was on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is my preferred platform. And I found someone on LinkedIn who was great at networking. She's a people connector. That's what she does. And she helped me. She helped me to grow. She mentored me and consistently mentors me in that space to help me to grow. So I hope that that helps. If not, please get in the comments and let me know if I need to give you, if I just made that really muddy or if I gave you any clarity. And I'm here to answer any other questions that you guys might have about networking, any comments. Thank you so much for sharing, Miss Weaver. Deanna says I have that hesitation about a business idea that has been in my spirit for a long time. That's one of the things that we talked about even on yesterday. When you receive that vision and you write it down and it's your idea, who in your network can you have a conversation with? Um, and you're saying, or so you want to go outside of your network and as a subject matter expert that you want to have a conversation with. There was a really good piece of advice that Dr. Carrie Ann gave to one of the ladies in the audience. And it was that she shared an experience where someone had approached her and wanted her to read a script. So what she did was she told that person to get on her calendar, send her an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. So you have this idea, right, Deanna? Create your non-disclosure agreement, send it to the person who you want to have that brainstorming session with. And that way you have the freedom to explore that idea with the potential subject matter expert without the fear of that person taking your idea. Amen. So that's why you want to have attorneys. And you may say, okay, well, I can't afford an attorney, but some attorneys give free consultations. Amen. And give free consultations where you can have this idea with them. They can give you some feedback on it, and then you know how to run with it until you get to the place where, okay, I can retain an attorney. I can do these things to help push my vision forward. But we don't want to let fear keep us from being able to continue to move forward. Amen. Thank you so much, Miss Deanna. That was a really great one right there. Here we have another good one from Defata. Am I saying your name right? I hope I'm saying your name right. Uh, she says, as an empowerment coach for working women diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, I now network in the MS community, but I'm also reconnecting with my existing network to get leads. Absolutely. Absolutely. Great point right there. You do want to network in your area of expertise, but you also want to broaden that network. You want to broaden that network because you will be amazed at what you can learn outside of your network to help you build your business. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, Lisa. I hope that that was some clarity. If not, please don't hesitate to DM me. I see that you're on Facebook. I am on Facebook as well. Don't hesitate to DM me and reach out to me if you have any additional questions, comments, or concerns. I'll be happy to get with you. Oh my goodness, Dr. Geneva Williams, thank you so much for coming in the space on this morning from LinkedIn. Another great, amazing resource, a phenomenal speaker and coach. She has loads of great information. If you guys are not connected with Dr. Geneva Williams, you need to get connected with her. She is on Facebook. She is on LinkedIn. And if you are a follower of LaQuita's Toolbox, the podcast, make sure you check out our episode. She was on our podcast a while back and she released some great information. As a matter of fact, she did a 3-part series with me on Instagram, LinkedIn, and my podcast. So if you're a follower of LaQuita's Toolbox, make sure you connect with those episodes. And there's some loads of great information there that you will find helpful as well. We are talking about networking because networking is your marketing. Networking is your marketing. And it is, excuse me, I can't even get my words together, y'all. It is a powerful marketing tool when we use it properly. Using networking properly through the power of social networking on LinkedIn, I've been blessed to be able to expand my network and connect with people across the world that I would never have had an opportunity, more than likely, to connect with. And that the social media networking can also grow to where you're making those social media connections, but you can eventually have those in-person meetups. That's the thing that absolutely can happen to bring you personal growth and development, business growth and development. There's so many great ways to network, and it's up to us as individuals, as business owners, to do the research necessary, so that we can discover what social media platform has my ideal client, what social media platform is giving me the best ROI on my investment. And what I mean by that is the posts that you're putting out there, are they getting the engagement? Is that engagement turning into conversions where I don't just have, 11,000 people following me, but none of those 11,000 people are converted to brand ambassadors, by meaning they're happy customers, happy clients that are then in turn promoting me to other people. That's the ROI on my social media engagement. And so when you're picking your social media platform, you don't want to just look at how many people follow me. You want to look at how many of those followers are then converting. That's a piece of networking. Which social media platform is effectively networking with your ideal client or your ideal collaborative partner? Because networking builds collaborative relationships as well. Amen. You may be saying, okay, LaQuita, I haven't converted any clients, but there are some few people who we've done a few things with. What platform did you meet those people on? Because that's a return on your investment. If you are able to do collaborative partnerships with other people to where that collaborative partnership was a brand enhancer for your brand and for their brand, that's a win. That is a win, and that is a great return on your investment. The return on the time, the energy, and the effort that you put into showing up consistently on that particular social media platform. So when you are looking at networking, here again, here's the tip. Networking is necessary. It's a powerful tool. How often are you networking? Have you dedicated yourself to figuring out which social media platform is your baby? Which one is giving you the greatest return on your investment? And let's say this, having a presence on all social media platforms is great, but we can't be everywhere all the time. So let's pick one, perfect one. And when we perfect it, branch out into others. So which one is having the greatest positive impact on your business? And I'm not talking about the hearts and the likes. I am talking about what is converting. Is you're showing up on a particular platform? Is it converting to clients? Is it converting to collaborative partnerships? Is it converting to where people um, know, like, and trust you and are inviting you into their spaces? Amen. Thank you, Miss Deanna. I'm so glad. I am so glad this is making sense. Mr. Enrique, thank you so much, my brother, for popping in from the LinkedIn community. Pick your baby. Yes, absolutely. Pick your baby. Pick the one. Pick the platform that is most productive for you and work that platform, and it will produce collaborative relationships. It will produce numerous networking opportunities, and it will produce clients. Amen. It will produce speaking opportunities if you're a speaker or a coach. Whatever it is that you do, when you pick the platform that is your baby, it will produce for you because you'll give it 100% of you. Listen, guys, I have so much more that I really would want to share with you all, but I see that my time has come to an end. But look, if you like what you heard today, continue to tune into my podcast at LaQuita's Toolbox that you can find on all um, major podcasting platforms. By the grace of God, my podcast is in the top 3 percentile of podcasts in my genre, and I am just absolutely excited about that. Um, Dr. Geneva, thank you so much, woman of God. She says, absolutely right. It's about engagement and community and a sense of belonging. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just dropped in the chat here, guys, um, a link to a series that I'm currently doing on the power of networking. If you like what you heard today and you want to get more great networking tips, tools, and strategies delivered straight to your inbox, go ahead and register to receive this email series that I've created about the power of networking and giving some great networking tools, because collaborative relationships that are built through networking, oh, they're worth their weight in gold. Absolutely worth their weight in gold. Dr. Janice, thank you so much for popping in the space all the way from the LinkedIn community. I appreciate my LinkedIn community so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for popping into the space. She says she loves this. Collaborations are critical. Absolutely. Collaborations are definitely critical. Enrique says, she was invited to write in Ink magazine and speak in Johannesburg in the UK and Australia through those collaborative invites. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. The power of networking. The power of networking and making sure that you are showing up on the right social media platform is definitely worth your weight in gold. It is worth your weight in gold. You cannot miss it. That thank you so much for sharing that, Enrique. Thank you so much for sharing that. And Enrique's story can be your story. His story is many other stories that have honed in, picked their platform, given 100% to that platform, and learn how to effectively network, amen, on that platform. And listen, guys, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. This won't happen overnight. It won't happen overnight. I mean, with God, all things are possible. Amen. And you may meet someone tomorrow on your favorite platform that can elevate your bringing to, the heavens. That can happen. But peradventure, that doesn't. Don't give up. Keep working at it. Keep being diligent at it. Don't allow discouragement to stop you. Do not allow discouragements to stop you. And that is where your personal network, those that are surrounding you, is going to be a key. It's going to be key into helping to keep you motivated and excited to put that energy into building and growing on your preferred social media platform. Thank you so much for sharing that, Enrique. I do appreciate you, sir. Um, Yes, the proof is in the pudding. Absolutely. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is definitely in the pudding. So keep working, keep chipping away, keep grinding at it, being consistent, identify your platform. And for those of you that are saying, well, LaQuita, how do I know? I'm on all of these platforms, but how do I know which one works the best? Maybe I have 5 followers, 10 followers, 100 followers. Begin to check those analytics and see who exactly is engaging the most with you. Check those analytics and go back. And if you haven't tracked it in the past, start today. Start today and begin to track those analytics on the platform and write that down. Write down what's happening on your platform every day and look at that weekly analysis, and they'll give you that information in the analytics. Look at that monthly analysis. Look at who's consistently engaging with you in the comments, who's sharing. Look at the impressions. Like on LinkedIn, it gives us impressions. Amen. You look at the number of those impressions. You might be getting 5 or 6 likes, but you might be getting thousands of impressions. That means they're looking, they're watching. Keep grinding at it. Keep grinding at it, and you will begin to see the conversions take place. And those conversions can take place in any number of ways. Amen. Again, thank you guys so much for popping into the space. I've dropped in the comments a link to my current email series that's all about networking, giving some amazing tips, tools, and strategies on the power of networking and how to become better at networking, giving some tools on how to improve with your networking. If you like what you heard today, and I pray that you did, I pray that you pulled out some tools and some nuggets from today's conversation. Go ahead and click the link and get registered. The link is also in the body of today's post. Click the link, get registered to receive that email series and those tools. And again, if you are not a part of the LaQuita's Toolbox community, please go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform. Join the LaQuita's Toolbox community Tomorrow, I have a brand new episode dropping of the LaQuita's Toolbox podcast. I took a little hiatus in the month of January. It was one of the things that I did for my self-care to jumpstart my year. I feel great. I have some great guests that are dropping some amazing nuggets. So stay tuned. Tomorrow, the first episode of 2023 will be dropping. It is fire. You don't want to miss it. To the LaQuita's Toolbox podcast community, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. You guys be blessed and have an amazing, amazing, amazing rest of your day, guys. Take care. God bless. Thank you, my sister. I appreciate you, Deanna. Absolutely. God bless you all.